to the clinic. What's your name? It's good to meet you. I'm Dr. Kelsey. I'm so glad you can make it in today. So, your chart says you're here for a cranial nerve exam. Is that correct? Okay, yeah. We don't get a lot of those anymore, but I think they can be very helpful and important, so I'm glad that you're here. Is that all that brings you in? Okay, good. So, I do have your chart here beside me on my desk, but I do want to ask you just a few questions to make sure the information is current, and then we'll get started. And it shouldn't take too long. It's a really simple procedure. Just answer honestly and do what I tell you, and everything will be okay. Okay? Great. So, what is your full name? Yep, that's what I have. And then your current address, please. That's still the same. And who is your regular physician? Still Dr. Hart? Okay. Good. And then, when was the last time that you saw her? Okay. Good. Great. And did you have any problems during that visit, or just a general checkup? Okay. And then, are you on any medication currently that I should, for any kind of problems that I should be aware of before we get started? No? Okay, good. Excellent. And I think that will do it. Everything else. Oh, how are you going to be paying for this? Out of pocket, or do you have insurance? Okay, and who's that with? Yeah, okay. Great. You will just have to hand that to our receptionist, and she'll make a copy of it for our files. Okay, well, there's nothing else to do but get started. Are you ready? No, there's no need to be nervous. If nothing has concerned you that's brought you in, and it's just for your peace of mind, then there's nothing you should worry about. I think that you'll be perfectly fine. Okay. So, the first test that we're gonna do is a smell test. So, I have some cotton swabs over here. Yep, just generic cotton swabs. And I have a couple of vials of unidentified fragrances. And I'm going to spray the swab, and then I'm going to go underneath your nose, and you're just going to tell me what you think it is. And I will mark everything down so that you can look at this when you're done. Especially if we do find anything of concern, that will be noted. Okay. Let's get the first swab. The first one we're gonna do. And then, could you just cover one nostril for me? Tell me what you smell. Yes, coffee. Good. Very good. Swap nostrils, please. Yeah, mint. Good. Very good. Okay. And then last one, and for this one, you can leave them unplugged. Just, what do you smell? This one's light. Vanilla, yeah. Really good. Good job. So, that is all as it should be. So, that's really good. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do is assess your eyes. We're gonna run a few tests, but the first one I want to start with is a color test. So, can you tell me what color my jacket is? White, yes, very good. And then, can you tell me what color my eyes are? Yeah, blue or gray, either is fine, yes. Excellent. And then, could you tell me what color this curtain is? Gray, yeah, very good. Awesome. Okay, so that's good. Everything is as it should be there as well. So now we're gonna do a couple of finger tests. Okay, so we're gonna do both eyes, and then I'll have you cover, and we'll test them each individually, okay? Okay, so we're gonna start with is both eyes open. So I'm gonna start with my fingers here, and I'm gonna bring them out, and you just let me know when you can't see them anymore, okay? Yeah, it's a periphery test, so I'm gonna start here, and then just let me know when you can't see them anymore. Okay, and now in another direction. Okay, and now up and down. Okay, good. And now we're gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna start them out of frame, and I'm gonna bring them in, and you let me know as soon as you can see them, okay? Good. And then from here. Good. And then from top and bottom. Good. Very good. Okay. So now same thing, but why don't you cover your right eye for me, okay? Great. Okay, so same thing. Let me know. Good. Good. Very good. Excellent. And then we'll start here. Good. Very good. Great. Now swap eyes. So I'm gonna start. Just let me know when you can see it. Good. Good. Excellent. Great. That's perfect. Okay. So your peripheral vision seems good with that. So now what I'm gonna ask you to do is just follow my finger. We're gonna do it with both eyes, and then again we'll swap. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna move my finger about, and you follow my finger, but don't move your head. Just follow my finger with your eyes, okay? So I'm gonna start here. Good, that's good. Okay, so now cover your eyes for me. One of your eyes. Okay, and then just same thing, just follow my finger, but only with your eyes. Don't move your head. So. Excellent. Now swap. Good. gonna do a similar thing, but I'm gonna be using a light, and we're gonna be testing your ability to follow the light, but I'm also gonna be checking for pupillary constriction. Just make sure that everything's functioning as it should, and that you don't have any problems with your pupils or corneas, okay? So, the first thing I'm gonna do is just examine your eyes. This is a little bright, but you should be okay. So just try to relax. And I'm just gonna get kind of close. Good. Okay. Just look straight at me, okay? Good. Good. Great. Now look up for me. Yeah. Good. Really good. Now look down. Excellent, good job. So just make those notes. Okay, so that looked good. Nothing that I think you should be concerned about. Your pupils were constricting just as they should, okay? So now, as a similar thing to the fingers, I'm just gonna have you follow the light, okay? Again, only with your eyes. Don't move your head. So, I'm gonna come in. Yeah, follow. Good. And now up here. Good. And now here. Good. Excellent. Okay, so now cover one of your eyes and we're going to test them individually. But same thing, just follow along with your eye. Keep your head as still as possible, okay? Good. Just follow along. Great. Okay, and now swap eyes for me. You ready? Okay. Good. 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 Just follow the light, okay? Okay, that looks really good. Alright. So, pupil construction. Good. Good. Everything looks so good. You're doing so well. Yeah, see, I told you there's nothing to be nervous about. You're doing beautifully, okay? Now, the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to take one of these Q-tips and I'm just going to fluff up the end just so it's just the tiniest little baby, I don't know if you can, just the littlest at the corner, and I'm going to touch it to your inner corners to test your corneal reflex, okay? Yeah. Okay, so just good. And then the other one. Now, yes, that looked good. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna touch it to your forehead, your cheeks, you to point to where I touched you, okay? Great. Good. Perfect. Awesome. That's awesome. Really good, yeah. Good. And now I'm gonna touch you in the same spot on either side of your face, and I just want you to tell me if the pressure feels equal, okay? Okay, so the same? Good. The same? Good. And then here. How about that? Do those feel the same? Good, okay. Excellent. So, what we're gonna do next is I'm gonna put my hand under your jaw, and I want you to try to open it against the resistance, okay? So just push down against my hand, okay? Good. Okay, again. Good. And now we're gonna do the opposite. I'm gonna grip your chin right here, and I'm gonna try to pull down, and I want you to resist me. Try to keep your jaw closed, okay? So just grip. Good. And then one more time. Excellent. Okay. And now I want you to tighten your jaw muscles, almost kind of jet your bottom teeth out, like, you know. Yeah, it's a silly face, but I do need to palpate just the area right here to test your muscles for bulk and strength, okay? So go ahead. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, before I touch you, are you okay with me touching you without gloves? I'm so sorry I didn't. Okay, I want to make sure we always sanitize our hands before we come into the room, but it's a Friday, and it's just totally slipped my mind. I'm so sorry. But as long as you're okay, we'll go ahead and proceed. Okay, so just gonna palpate right here along your jaw. Just keep them flexed as tight as you can, yeah. Yeah, very strong. Very good. That's excellent. Okay, now we just need, we have a few more, yeah. Okay, so the next thing I'm gonna have you do is raise your eyebrows as far as you can, as high as you can get them, okay? Just and then, now the opposite. I want you to scrunch your face as tight as you can, and I'm gonna try to lift up right here, and I want you to resist me as much as possible, okay? Let's go ahead and tighten. I'm gonna try to lift up. I know these seem a little silly, but face muscle strength is very important, and it's directly linked to your nervous system. So that's why if you have a stroke or something, you get slack face and stuff like that. So they do seem a little silly, but it's very important. So just bear with me, okay? Okay. So the next one I want you to do is to puff up your cheeks as big as you can, and then I'm going to press and try to push it out, and I want you, again, to provide as much resistance as you can. So, go ahead. Great. No, very good. Let's do it one more time, okay? Perfect. Very good. I'm just marking the results of both of those tests really quickly. Alright. Now, the next thing we're gonna do is test your hearing. So, what I'm gonna do is reach up and make a noise beside your ear, and then I'm gonna whisper something behind my hand, and I want you to tell me what you hear, and we'll do that for both ears, okay? So, here we go. Good, yeah. Let's do another one for that ear. 102. Yep, pretty good. And now the other ear. 43. Yep. One more. 75. Excellent. Yeah, you have really good hearing. Okay. Yeah, we just have just a few more things on my list, and then we'll be done. So the next thing we're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you to open your mouth and go and I'm gonna check your palate for elevation. So just one more time. Good. Looks good. Proper. Good. Alright. And now I'm gonna put my hands on the tops of your shoulders. And I want you to raise up. And I'm gonna be pushing down. So again, just try to fight my resistance, alright? Good. Raise up. Relax. Again, raise up. And relax. Very good. Alright. Now, I want you to stick your tongue out for me. Yeah. Just stick your tongue out. I need to check for tongue strength and deviation. Make sure your tongue doesn't favor one side or the other. Great, so just good. Now put it back in one more time. Good. Alright. And now, similar to the puffy cheeks, I want you to take your tongue and stick it to one side and push out against your cheek as hard as you can, and I'm gonna press similar, so whichever side you want. Okay, and I'm gonna press. Try to fight it. Good. And now the other side. And again. Excellent. Let's see. I think that. Let's see. Let me check my list. I don't want to miss anything. I have your chart here, so. Yeah. Got that. Oh, that's right. I knew we were missing something. So, I'm gonna put my palm on the side of your face here and try to push. And I want you to resist. And then same thing, okay? So, now Yeah, don't let me move you. Good. And now the other side. Where's this? One more time. Good, perfect. So, I have written down all of your results. Yeah, that seems to be everything. Okay, so I will scan this into my computer and send a copy to the front desk. And when you give them your insurance information, they will print off a copy for you and send it home with you so you can see all of the notes that I made. I did not find anything that I felt like you really needed to be concerned about. You did exceedingly well. So, yeah, there's really not going to be much to look at, but if you are curious about just how these things work and what I would note, even though you did well, you can read that over. And you could set up your next appointment. Most people only get these done about once a year until they're quite older, so I guess that I will see you in a year, okay? Okay, well, it was so nice to meet you. I'm so glad you came in, and I'll see you around, alright?